Page 10, Court Dancer. This page, they're covering the AB form, musical form. You know, the musical pieces have form. There are all kinds of forms. And they're in sections, pieces, and we label them by the letters. Or I would just go through the alphabet, A, B, C, D, whatever they are. And you can go above G here, because H, not J, whatever the forms are, it doesn't matter. Generally, you don't go up above about C or D or whatever, that's it. But the idea is it sort of identifies that part, because a section of music can appear later on in the music, and if it does, it'll have the same letter. And that way, when you see like an ABA form, where A, B, and then A, well, that means the two A's are the same, and there's something different in the middle. But this is AB, it's just two, binary form. They labeled them. The first two lines is section A, and the last two lines is section B. That's nice to know. It's nice to understand the pieces and the structure that you're playing. It helps to interpret things. When we get more into interpretation, this will help out a little bit. 2/4 time. No sharps or flats. Let's talk about right hand first. Fourth finger's on the C. So that puts us here. And we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That can be confusing when you're playing notes type thing, but work on it, you'll get it. Third line, section B. 1, 2. Now the thumb has to come down 1. The hand stays where it is. The thumb's just coming down temporarily. That's section B. Left hand down here, starting out third finger here, so you're in C position. All quarter notes, no big deal. Let's go down to the third line, half notes. Between here and an F, now a D, and then the last one. Last line's the same as the first. Put the hands together. Fourth, third line down. Let's go down there. Get the idea? So you get the notes and the fingering and all, and the rhythm worked out. So no hesitations or anything. If you're hesitating, stop and work on that part and get rid of that hesitation. Don't let it go on and on and on. It becomes part of your performance. If you keep the hesitation in, you'll always do it. Then we can add the articulation, the staccatos and the slurs and all that. The beginning, the first measure, both hands are staccato, just a nice light staccato. And then a slur. Then lift up the right hand, because you're between slurs. With the left hand, you can lift up there too, but there's no slurring or anything in the left hand here. So I'm suggesting you go ahead and just connect the left hand here. Connect these notes. So the first line. And then the staccatos at the end. Hold the left hand down. And then again, second line. So you go down to the third line, that's slurring. The left hand, slur it until you get to the last line, first measure, but slur these. Now staccatos. Different people will interpret these a little differently too. Some people will tell you, like on the first line on the second measure in the left hand, the slurs, they will tell you just go ahead and connect the rest of the line. So it's here. See, I lifted up the right hand but not the left. Some people will interpret it that way. It's an interpretation thing. I'm telling you, just follow exactly what the music is telling you to do, and that is Before and after a slur, you lift up. When you get the articulation kind of going for you, try the dynamics. It's loud for the first two lines and soft for the third line. Well, okay, that's the right hand. Decide what loud is, and then keep the left hand softer than that. And then when you get down to the third line, now it's soft. That's the right hand. The left hand has to be very soft. Now the crescendo, you're going to crescendo up, so when you start the last line, you're loud. Don't get loud until the last line, so be careful. Plan this out. That's your loud part. Don't get loud before that. And then you end it loud. That's the dynamics. There's a repeat sign at the end of the second line, so you go back and do that again, and then the last two lines are surrounded by repeat signs. So in effect, it's twice as long as it looks. So we're going to play everything twice. As far as the speed goes, moderato, and they give you an idea, it's about, think of a elegant dancing, these hoity-toity people dancing in the courts in a hall, sweet and yeah. I'd like to do this with you to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. So I'm going to give us 2 counts because there's only 2 beats and a measure, and we are going to do the repeats. So we'll do those 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1,